Okay, good morning everybody. Today we will discuss using binomial theorem how to solve exercise number 8.1. Very simple exercise. If you know binomial theorem, then very easily you can answer all the question. Question number 1. This is a direct application of binomial theorem. Expand 1 minus 2x raised to 6. Now, using binomial theorem, first of all, phi c 0, phi c 0 because n equal to phi we have, n equal to phi, n equal to phi. Alright, and if you want to compare with x plus y, then here x equal to 1 and y equal to, you can say, minus 2x. And as I explained in a special case, when there is a minus sign, one positive, one negative. So positive first part always, then negative, then positive, then negative, then positive, and lastly negative. Now how to remember? Phi c 0, phi c 1, phi c 2, phi c 3, phi c 4, and finally phi c 5. And how to write down that also we discuss. But today, since we are doing it, first question, I will write down everything or I will explain everything. First of all, we will consider about 1. Actually, when there is a 1, if you observe in the special case, 1 I will not consider anywhere. But I want to explain you what is a binomial theorem. So 1 raised to 5, then 1 power decrease, 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and there is no 1. And finally, here in the beginning there is no 2x, it will start from the second term. 2x raised to 1, then 2x raised to 2, then 2x raised to 3, 2x raised to 4, 2x raised to 5, and that's all. Now, this part we have to simplify. Now you know that phi c 0 is 1. I explain you in the permutation and combination. Minus phi c 1 is 5 into 2x, it is already there. Phi c 2 is 10 and 2x square is 4x square, and phi c 3 is also 10 and 2 cube is 8x cube, and phi c 4 is, once again you will get 5. If you observe, this is nothing but that Pascal triangle, 1 5 10 10 5 1. Alright, that also you can compare, but if you don't remember, don't worry, you can use phi c 0, phi c 1, phi c 2 and so on. Then finally 2 raised to 5 is 32, x raised to 5, and this is your final answer, just multiply it. So this is the expansion of 1 minus 2x raised to 5. Okay, let us go ahead. Same way, say if we discuss question number 4, purposely I am taking one positive, one negative, and you can see here, this time question is totally different. Here some thing is given in the denominator also, but my binomial theorem will never change. Same formula, same thing we will apply. Once again, phi c 0, alright, then phi c 1, phi c 2, phi c 3, phi c 4, phi c 5, alright. Fortunately, once again I have a phi over here. Then, as I explained, x upon 3, that is my first, or you can say this is your A, this is your B. So A, x by 3 raised to 5, then power will decrease, 4, then 3, then 2, and finally 1, and in the end it is raised to 0, so that I will not write down because x upon 3 raised to 0 is 1. And 1 upon x, it will start from the second term. Alright, 1 upon x will start from second term. First of all 1 power, then 2 power, then 3, 4, 5. Remember, I am explaining you all this separately, but in the exam, you may write down or at a time you can write down. Alright, this is just how to remember it. Now, how to simplify that, 5C0, that I already explained. 5C0 is 1, 5C1 is 5. Alright, you can see over here, 5C1 is 5, 5C2 is 10, 5C3 is 10, 5C4 is 5, and 5C5 is 1. And then x raised to 5 upon 3 raised to 5 is 243. I think this part is no need to explain you. X raised to 4 upon 3 raised to 4 is 81 into 1 upon x. Now that is introducing in the second term. And similarly x cube, 1 upon 3 cube is 27, and 1 upon x square. Then 3 square is 9, and 1 upon x cube, and so on. Then simplify. This will be your last term, or this will be your answer. Alright, so this first two questions is just to explain you what is a binomial theorem and how to expand it. Alright, I will suggest you to remember few formula directly. Say, what is the answer of NC0 and NCN? That is equal to 1. Then NC1 is equal to NCN minus 1. That is equal to n. Alright. So if you can remember this part, then for you, actually this is your first term. This is your first term. And this will be always your last term. This is your second term, and this will be your second last term. Alright. So next question we will discuss in the next video.